Just
I think
because
we did one.
the conversation got so good that I had to hit the record button again. If you could take just a minute and introduce yourself.
I'm Jua. Jua.
And how are you a
Oh,
truther?
do you want to? I don't know that word, truther. Like, I don't know. I don't want
Okay,
to.
how are you
I'm just someone in
awakened?
search. I'm just like searching and like looking for answers.
Do
And
you want
I mean,
truth?
He's
every day I'm
absorbing
like, it's just
information.
new things. And like, who's to say, like, what is true? Like, can we define like truth? Because what
Yes.
somebody
Yeah.
else believes, feels, could be true to them, but it may not be true to me. So it's like, it's,
I think
you
I
have
Well,
to.
said
and
that
that's
the other
why
day.
I don't lend myself
I
so much to the conspiracy side of things. I look for undeniable, irrefutable proof in physical, tangible things. And if I can find physical, tangible, real things that have intrinsic value, then I can, there's validity to it. If someone tells me that someone tells me that four horsemen are going to ride in here and one of them's going to have plague and one of them's going to, I can't do that because I can't see it. But if it was right in front of me in my yard, well, then that's tangible proof. I can walk up and touch it and be feely. And obviously, reality is perception, but you would be seeking truth, I would assume, because you wouldn't want people lying to you on your journey.
I say that
Sure. Let's say
true,
we're
but it would
seeking
be your
information.
truth.
Okay,
I'm
Yeah.
cool.
seeking
Absorbing
information,
info.
and because I don't know truth. Like
Absorbing
I think,
information.
I just think that title is cool, but I just feel like when we give labels to things, um,
I
not to
said
go,
that the
not to
other
go,
day
off,
Oh,
too.
not to go off subject, but working on American Gangster, I used to talk to like a lot of like detectives and like people who worked in the military and stuff, or people who worked for um, the worst thing that a gang could do is give themselves a name. Like
true.
the worst thing, like because now they have now they can get them on like racketeering charges or RICO or whatever. That's the worst thing you could do is like label
Some sort of
yourself. So you're
stigma.
then you're yourself in a, So I don't know. I don't call myself a truther, and no, I'm a mother, nurturer, filmmaker, nurturer of life, love. I don't know, like, but truther, like, I'm
I
seeking,
appreciate that.
I'm looking
You're
for.
Jua. That's all.
I have to say, and we've had it before, is that I am a truther, and I can say what the truth is, and I can say what it means, and
No, I
but
want
I'm
to
not
get
the
there.
same kind of truther that everybody when
I
I say truther, because the truth is that this universe created itself out of becoming aware, and that
That's
we
right.
are all a part of that awareness, and that is truth. I don't care what anybody says. That's not different from me to you. That's not a matter of perception. That is a cold hard fact, that we are one consciousness that experiences itself through multiple viewpoints. And if you realize that, the sooner that people can realize that, and then focus just on that point and see like how close everybody really is to each other, and that we all made of the same stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just astounding what you can come up with. And the Druids, some peoples I've researched for a long time, had a motto which I took up as my life motto about 15 years ago, and that was Ye Gwir Urban Bid, which I'm probably not pronouncing that right. It's ancient Gaelic, but it comes out to the truth against the world.
You
And
said
if you
gay.
know the truth, do what?
You
Yeah, I
said
said
Yeah,
gay.
no, he said gay lick.
Gaelic,
Sorry,
ancient
had to do
ancient
it.
Celtic, ancient
The
Celtic
way
language.
you do it though with your accent, it sounded like you
Love
licked
your
gays.
Gaelic.
Like, I mean, that's
Gaelic.
cool.
I gave him
Whatever
a
your
Gaelic.
thing is, there, love you.
This is supposed to be a
Licking
serious
the gay.
conversation now.
I
Come
know
on.
it's okay.
Hey, we
We
can
need to
But
smile
that
and
and
be
that's
serious.
what I mean by truther, because that ties back into everything. That
and I
has
get that.
something to do with 9/11. That has something to do
Yeah, but
with all
I
these
think what she's
conspiracies we
trying
talk
to
about.
say, and which is fantastic for people like you and Polly, and it's not that, for instance, for me, it's not that I don't want to, agree with you. I totally do, and try to reach out to as many people as I can with what I think is a possibility and such, from the information that I absorbed from both of you. but I would never label myself with anything. I at all like that.
Yeah.
I'm just Tina. That's just
That's
what
me.
it is.
Just am.
Yeah, just yeah. There you go. Not a truther, but
I'm one.
I do.
One is an individual,
Enjoy,
not one as a group.
That's right. We
George
all
Bush
are
hymns.
one.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I
I'm
made
curious.
that one up actually.
I love George
Yeah.
Bush.
If you
hymns.
look
I've
if you look
labeled
on my channel
myself
page,
by
it's a quote. The trick is to be one individual, not one as an individual, or one as an individual. I'm messing it up. The trick is to be one individual, not one as an individual. And it says St. Henshaw. That's my birth name.
And show.
Everything appears to have come to.
When's your birthday?
December 2nd.
How old are you?
Sagittarius.
How old is everybody? Not that I.
I'm 29. I just turned 29.
I was
So
born
say
78, so you were 79, huh?
Shoot,
Yeah, I'm 70.
26.
Really?
Right.
No.
Yeah, he's really good looking.
No.
26.
It would be fun.
He's
though.
32.
Yeah, fuck right off. I'm older than that.
Somebody said that at work. Somebody said they thought I was like 24. I was like, yes. Awesome.
You're
I'm gonna be
35,
30
aren't
in
you?
April.
Yeah, she's 35.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, I had an itch. Double-edged trigger.
No, see, this is what I need when I meant about like healing. This is good to like, I like this for him. I've never, this is kind of adventurous for me. Just the
Well, you'll get lots of hugs
mostly
here.
doing it for research, but then
We do
good.
lots
I
of
think
hugs, but I
it's
think it's more
definitely-
for reinforcement. The truth is,
We're
we all
gonna-
know that something is going to happen big, and all of us know
We're
it.
gonna make
Anybody
this
that doesn't,
bigger.
and it's already happening.
well, that's
Just
it.
warning.
Anybody
So
that doesn't
happening.
recognize
Okay.
it is absolutely blind, or they're choosing not to see
And
it,
we're-
one or the other.
So, and where are you
so-
guys on the whole like sovereignty thing? Sorry to,
Honestly,
Dan.
the whole issue with nation-based problems that we're having right now are minimalistic to me.
Michael.
And I know that probably sounds bad, but I think the problems that we're facing are a lot bigger than just this nation. It's not just global, it's universe. It's things if we don't pay attention to, we don't survive. And I think everybody's coming awake to that. I just hope it happens before it's too late. Okay, the disclaimer.
Eric?
I'm going to run through one more time here.
Okay, so
Chalky,
Paul-
if you're listening to me, Dan, if you're listening to me, we are recording. And if you
I
have a
don't see
problem
them,
with
though.
that, you know the routine.
Oh no, that.
It's like an open interview. Everybody just get their ideas out, and then we make videos off of them. We're going to post them on Truth the Planet.
Cool. What is everybody's opinion on this Haiti ordeal?
oh God.
I believe Harp was in it. I don't know about y'all, but that's my opinion.
I think
Hard
it's more
can't do
having
it.
to do. I think it has more to do with what Polly's been talking about for the last few days, which happens to be the sunspots, right? Yeah, and the flare-ups. I mean,
Well, the first thing I have to say is HARP is not capable, period.
What
It
about
was not
scalar
HARP.
weapons?
Scalar weapons would not be possible on their own if they were to be used in conjunction with IceCat and possibly some other type of ground penetrating radar, possibly. But there's not the infrastructure in Haiti for that to take place. The interesting thing about the Haiti event is when it happened is when sunspot cycle 1040, or the sunspot 1040 rather, appeared. It had been around for just a few hours, but the shape of it was a mirrored image very similar to the shape of Haiti. And if you were to draw a line directly through the sun and directly through us, just a perfect straight line to us, Haiti would line up on a line, and so would sunspot 40 or 1040. And it just so happens that that's where there's holes in their magnetosphere. So that's the deal with HARP. HARP is atmospherical. Nothing more. They can't aim it. It just fires up into the sky. it's not going to cause an earthquake. But I'll tell you what is causing an earthquake, and that's a magnetosphere, and it's causing
And
all
how
the
many
that were
earthquakes?
happening.
That's what
You
shows
said the
severity.
magnetosphere?
Yeah, they're happening. The frequency is increasing. The magnitude is increasing, or the amplitude, if we look at wave. And we know where they're happening more often. And that's
Would
in
you
between 18 and 21 degrees plus and minus of the equator. And that's where the equatorial bulge happens.
Would you say that it's man-made? I mean,
No, this is not man-made,
No.
honey.
it's not man-made.
This
Okay,
is
I'm
this
just-
is the sun,
That's what it does.
and it does it about every 11,500 years. It varies between 11,300 and 11,800, and we're at 11,804.